Hello everyone, it's Bethany. Welcome back to my corner here on the web. So today I'm talking about an issue that I think is very important as of late in the media. The issue that we're talking about today is internalized misogyny. I can see you asking yourself, Bethany, what's internalized misogyny? Internalized misogyny isn't a word. It cannot be defined by other words. Must be defined by people. People such as Blair White.
Okay, so full disclosure, the person we're talking about today is at best going to give you a massive headache and at worst a brain aneurysm. So the fact that there are only two genders, sorry you stumbled across me.
Jaqueline Glen.
Only one, he's only one. Shut the fuck up.
I feel pretty.
Shoe on head.
Your dick hasn't been in like 20 meat flaps. Your meat flaps has had like 20 dicks in it. She eateth a cookie dough raw. Ah!
So, what all these people have in common is a thing known as internalized misogyny. Internalized misogyny, basically, it's the belief of every single patriarchal ploy, demand, and standard is true. These women act upon these thoughts and these urges, and they don't even realize that they're doing it. And the reason is men. The reason is men, because men do not bring anything good into the equation when it comes to activism, when it comes to people, when it comes to activism. What men do is they bring us down and internalize themselves into our bodies, which is not healthy, which is a painful experience to go through. Now, the way we need to fix internalized misogyny is with words, with not violence. Violence is only good when it is against people like Mile Yiannopoulos, or the way we can fix this is, what we need to do is we need to let these women know that they're not alone, okay? They're not alone. They are not simply the only ones dealing with such internalization of the patriarchy. The patriarchy can be embodied in three women. It's a triangle. Okay? It's a triangle. See that? It's a triangle. See that? It's a triangle. Okay. At the top, you have the head of internalized misogyny, Blair White. Blair White is at the top. She vocalizes and she converses her thoughts on misogynistic beliefs that there are two genders. Well, I would here to say that there are, according to studies done across college campuses all over the world, there are billions, if not trillions, of genders that exist in modern Earth. Then the two corners are Jaqueline Glen and Shoe on Head. Jaqueline Glen used to be a Christian musician, as we know. Her father was a straight white male. He tried to manipulate her. He lied to her several times, told her what she was doing wrong, what she was not doing, what she was doing, and how it was wrong. Yeah. And she turned to sexual objectification. She turned to gratification of the female vagina in the eyes of the male penis, the eye of the penis, which is not a healthy thing to experience. Take my word on it. It is not a healthy thing to experience. When you are sexually objectified so much, you begin to experience this thought of, who am I? It's a very strange experience. When you are sexually objectified as much as I am, or as much as someone like Chantal is, what you're going to think is you're going to think, what kind of thing am I doing to invite men into my vagina when they were not invited formally? Consent must always be present, whether it be looking at someone, whether it be touching someone, whether it be talking to someone. You need to verbally and legally discuss consent. Because if you don't, under the eyes of Mother Vagina, under the eyes of the law, it is rape. It is rape. It is. No matter what you say, I am correct. It is rape. It is violence. It is harassment. It is abuse. It is abuse that cannot be managed. It is abuse that women deal with on the daily. Okay. At the other corner, you have shoe on head. Shoe on head also comes from a very Catholic Christian household, as I do. My mother is very Catholic. She loves to read the Bible, and my father is no longer with us right now. He is at the store. Something that Shoe on Head and I both did was, when we began our journeys as women, we decided I'm going to change my name. Her name is July, I believe, and mine is Bethany. When I began my journey, I wanted a name that was not biblical. Okay, the name Bethany is the female version of Bethlehem, which is the birthplace of Jesus. But when you think about what it is a vagina. My name was going to be Vulva, but I thought that fit my cat just a little bit more than it fit me. But what I think she needs to realize is that she is not someone who needs to change her name. Okay, she's not someone who needs to glorify the male gaze, who needs to glorify anyone. She deserves much better than to be submissive to the patriarchy. Yet, she struggles with the topic of discussion on this week's episode of Vagina Vlogs, which is internalized misogyny. What we're doing here. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What? The way we can submit internalized misogyny is we need to go to the patriarchy. We need to say to the closest man we have, we need to look at him dead in the eye, and we need to say, fuck your patriarchy. You cannot come in here and establish this official legal system. You cannot come in here and establish our certain, Father, come here. I am done with your patriarchy. I'm done with your ploy.
I forgot stuff at the store. So should I go get it now and then we'll go to Whole Foods? Because I don't want to go after we go to Whole Foods because I'm tired.
That's exactly what I was talking about.